Basically, I need your guys' help, pretty much. I don't know what to do, right? Basically, I just need people to say FNAF 2 1020 or we play FNAF 3. See, with FNAF 2 1020, I don't know if I'm gonna fucking beat it. And with FNAF 3, I'm skipping past 1020 and going straight to FNAF 3. So I don't know, like, videos aren't gonna make sense, shit like that isn't gonna make sense. So I just need a few people to just say FNAF 2 or FNAF 3. Or I might put a poll up. I forgot to put my... keep forgetting to do that. Yo, Derek, man, how you doing? Anyway, let me repeat myself. I basically just need a bunch of people to say either FNAF 2 1020 mode or FNAF 3. But the problem with FNAF 2 1020 mode is I don't know if I'm going to beat it. And with FNAF 3, I'm skipping past FNAF 2 1020 mode. So videos aren't going to make sense if, say, I beat Aggressive Nightmare before I beat 1020. But, yeah. So I'm kind of just waiting on people, but I don't know. Maybe I just have to make the decision on what to play, because I genuinely don't know. But the audio should be better now. I keep forgetting to put my mic down to here. Still relatively getting used to the mic, so there. I did 37 to 88 in sweat, whatever. GG's, man. Yeah, let me put TTS on as well. Yo, Alan, how you doing, man? Alan, FNAF 2 1020 or FNAF 3? I genuinely don't know what to do. Because obviously, I don't know if I can beat 1020. And I also don't want to skip past 1020. So, you know, it's kind of like, oh, what the fuck do I do? But yeah. Yo, Kinas, if you could help out in my decision as well, that would be most appreciated. Alright, people in my Discord server are saying FNAF 4 as well. Kinas, you said 1020. Alright. Alright, well, you said do 1020 for an hour or so and then go to FNAF 3. That makes sense. Yeah, I beat the map packs ages ago, bro. I don't know, FNAF 2 is fucked and FNAF 3 is the easiest max mode. Exactly. I don't really want to end up beating FNAF 3 Aggressive Nightmare before I've beaten FNAF 2, because then it kind of doesn't make sense in the YouTube video. But it does kind of make sense because FNAF 2 is one of the hardest max modes compared to the rest. I mean, FNAF 1 I did it in like 3 hours, and then I'm sure it'll be around the same for FNAF 3. Obviously, Ultimate Custom Night is going to be the worst, and that's why it's all the way at the end, luckily. Even if we do go in order, but yeah. Alright, FNAF 2. Alright, I feel we've made our decision from 2 people, so that's always good. Alright, FNAF 2 it is. Oh yeah, I have to put it on. Damn, that's loud. Sorry, I was also loud there. Sorry. I forgot my mic is has got about like 10 decibels of gain because it's so quiet for some reason. People are still sending fireworks. Literally, New Year's was 19 hours ago. What the fuck are we doing? Anyway, there we go. Can you see my mouse? Yes. Alright. Can TikTok see my mouse? No. I think what I have to do for it is any full screen game, do that. And then, if we go here, is it proper? No. Why is the mouse in the wrong place for TikTok, bro? Like, my mouse is on new game currently, but for TikTok it says it's on the custom night, which doesn't make fucking sense. So, oh, fuck's sake. Whatever. TikTok, we're just gonna have to go without a cursor. Alright. I need to get used to it again. So, vent. But actually, camera, wind up. Vent. Is the mask. I forgot it was the mask, but first fucking camera flip. Are we dead ass? Are we actually dead ass? Nah, that is insane. That is actually insane. That is insane. Oh my god, that is fucking mental. What? First camera flip. It didn't even let me get used to the game. Oh shit, I forgot to do the fucking... Fuck. I forgot there was a camera. Not a camera, a flash. Alright, cool. I'm gonna backtrack. I think I'm gonna just backtrack. I need to get used to it again. Right. I tried to do 1020 on Xbox, biggest mistake. Dang. I couldn't imagine doing this shit on any fucking thing, bro. Console. How the fuck is this possible? Bro, I swear I flashed the camera before I went in, and I know this is insanely luck based, but still, fuck me, man. Oh man. Alright, come on. Let's just keep going for it. We'll get used to it, and hopefully we get lucky. That's all we need. No, wrong one. Nope. Shit. Alright. I've clearly forgotten everything that I did last time I played this, so that's always great. Right. Right. I don't know how long you can stay on cams. Probably like, is it like 4 ticks maybe? Because it's 1020. Right. Jesus. Okay, cool. I might have to put the AI down just so I can get used to shit again. I might still be too slow, bro. I meant to put my mask on. I think I would have been dead anyway because I let the thing tick down too long. Right. Right. Clearly, I can't do 1020 yet. I'm not even close to it. I could try doing like the 1010 or something, but like I don't know. There must be like a better strat for this, bro. Honestly, I feel like my way just doesn't. Well, not my way, but the way I have been doing it, just it doesn't feel like it works. Yeah. This is not a great start. Yo, Gamer Boy, how you doing? I'm so fucking cooked. Right. There is a lot of luck involved in this, but I still feel I'm not good enough for it either. So I just need to think, man. Good luck. Yeah, I know, man. I'm gonna need it, bro. Just trying to think, cause like I couldn't handle Balloon Boy like even on night 6 that well. Obviously, I still beat it, but 1020 is just different, bro. Yo, Tar Gamer, how you doing, man? I think the only way it gets consistent is if you get in a game timer and then remember certain intervals for certain animatronics, but I don't know what those intervals are. Have you tried the right vent camp strategy? No, I have not. I don't know any 1020 strats. I think I'm gonna have to. We're gonna have to do a joint research project, guys, and let's head over to YouTube. So cooked. I am so cooked. Alright, let me move my camera down so you can actually see like the thing. Alright. Yeah, I don't have anything to hide on my browser. So it should be good just to share it. Okay, apparently it doesn't come out as thing. It might do it if I do that. No. Alright. So cooked. Actually, just so cooked, bro. Right. FNAF 10,
Bro had to delete the history.
20 mode. I didn't, I swear. 1020 strat, yeah. Okay. Okay.
Hey guys, Ambience here. Today I'm going to be showing.
Let me pause, goddamn. Alright. Right, I need to... Surely I should be able to, bro. Yo, TikTok, can you stop being annoying, bro? For some reason, TikTok doesn't see Mozilla's or Firefox as a fucking app, so that doesn't help. I wonder if doing this will help.
Showing you how to beat 1020 mode on Five Nights at Freddy's 2. Now, before we get into this video, I want you to understand this. This mode is not beatable every time. The theoretical perfect player would not be able to beat this mode every single attempt. There is simply too much RNG involved, and too much can go wrong during a single run for this to ever truly be consistently beatable. Unless brand new strategies are discovered,
That's what you love to hear, don't you? Not everyone's run's beatable, you can't get consistent.
cannot be done.
Alright.
With that being said, this mode is way more consistent
Alan,
than most
thank you for
people
the
think.
army, bro.
You've probably heard people tell you that it's impossible to beat it within an hour or two, and if you do, it's a total fluke. This is not true. I've beaten this mode within an hour on 6 separate occasions and without considerably favorable RNG.
Blah, thank you for the rose.
How do I do it? Well, for one thing, I've practiced this mode for many hours. It is necessary for your mechanics to be on point for this to work. You cannot miss mass timings, you cannot whiff on the vents or music box. You don't have to have surgical precision, but you can't afford to miss these things. If you manage to beat Night 6, you probably have most of these things down, which is good. Secondly, I apply strategies that most players either don't know about or have heard don't work. If you watch my Phasma Fever guide, you should already know what my unique strategy for FNAF 2 is.
Yeah, sorry. For some reason, it won't allow... What I can do is... Do this, actually. What I can do for you guys is do this. You're going to have to see it through another thing, but which doesn't exactly help. But if I zoom it in to the screen there, you'll be able to see me twice, but you should also see the video that I'm watching. There we go. It won't pick up this as an app, so I have to do it this way.
Whenever a blackout occurs, either by an office animatronic or Toy Bonnie, I wait an extra 0.75 seconds before taking off the mask. This completely eliminates
Yeah, let's not worry about it.
It's the need to check the left vent or deal with Mangle.
Okay.
But you can't afford to miss these things. If you manage to beat Night 6, you probably have most of these things down, which is good. Secondly, I apply strategies that most players either don't know about or have heard don't work. If you watch my Phasma Fever guide, you should already know what my unique strategy for FNAF 2 is. Whenever a blackout occurs, either by an office animatronic or Toy Bonnie, I wait an extra 0.75 seconds before taking off the mask. This completely eliminates the need to check the left vent or deal with Mangle. I'm not kidding, and this doesn't rely on RNG at all. The vent animatronics, excluding Toy Bonnie, are guaranteed to leave after 5 consecutive seconds with the mask on. The extra time spent with the mask on guarantees their exit. The only time you have to deal with them is when an office animatronic doesn't spawn and when Toy Bonnie is not in the vent, which is very rare. This works on every night in the game, even 1020. If an office animatronic doesn't appear, check the right vent. If Toy Bonnie is there, throw on the mask immediately. If he takes longer than 0.75 seconds to play his animation, there's no need to wait for extra time. You can take the mask precision, but you can't afford to miss these things. If you manage to beat Night 6, you probably have most of these things down, which is good. Secondly, I apply strategies that most players either don't know about or have heard don't work. If you watch my Phasma Fever guide, you should already know what my unique strategy for FNAF 2 is. Whenever a blackout occurs, either by an office animatronic or Toy Bonnie, I wait an extra 0.75 seconds before taking off the mask. This completely eliminates the need to check the left vent or deal with Mangle. I'm not kidding, and this doesn't rely on RNG at all. The vent animatronics, excluding Toy Bonnie, are guaranteed to leave after 5 consecutive seconds with the mask on. The extra time spent with the mask on guarantees their exit. The only time you have to deal with them is when an office animatronic doesn't spawn and when Toy Bonnie is not in the vent, which is very rare. This works on every night in the game, even 1020. If an office animatronic doesn't appear, check the right vent. If Toy Bonnie is there, throw on the mask immediately. If he takes longer
Okay.
than 0.75 seconds to play his animation, there's no...
How the fuck am I gonna think? Okay, so you're basically just spamming the mask on, right? Whilst trying to wind up the box. And so you don't need to look at the... Well, is it both vents? Because he doesn't look at either vent whilst he's doing this.
to need to check the left vent. If 5 occurs, either by an office animatronic or Toy Bonnie, I wait an extra 0.75 seconds before taking off the mask. This completely eliminates the need to check the left vent or deal with Mangle. I'm not kidding, and this doesn't rely on RNG at all. The vent animatronics, excluding Toy Bonnie, are guaranteed to leave after 5 consecutive seconds with the mask on. The extra time spent with the mask on guarantees their exit. The only time you have to deal with them is when an office animatronic doesn't spawn and when Toy Bonnie is not in the vent, which is very rare.
Okay.
This works on every night in the game, even 1020. If an office animatronic doesn't appear, check the right vent. If Toy Bonnie is there, throw on the mask immediately. If he takes longer than 0.75 seconds to play his animation, there's no need to wait for extra time. You can take the mask off immediately once the blackout ends. If you do need to check the left vent, flash Foxy as you turn and put the mask on if there's an animatronic in the vent. Wait 5 seconds or less if you know the music box will run out by then. Take the mask off and check the right vent again, then raise the monitor if Toy Bonnie isn't there. Now there's the matter of the music box. Most people play way too timid here without even understanding why. Winding the box for 6 ticks the entire night? Yeah, that's gonna get you killed. Pay attention to Foxy's position and go off of that. First of all, if Foxy is in the hall, flash him right before raising the monitor. You don't need to spam flash him a lot, just flash 2 to 3 times while you move to check the right vent and raise the monitor. Wind the box as soon as it comes into view and wind for 2 to 2.5 seconds. Then drop the monitor. This nearly guarantees that Foxy has no window to attack you while keeping the music box wound up more. If the music box is very low and you think Toy Bonnie will show up soon, you can try 3 to 4 seconds instead. Just be prepared for the possibility of a Foxy attack. If the hallway is blacked out or another animatronic is in the hallway without Foxy, wind for around 3 seconds or 1 to 2 ticks away from a half wind. This is the scenario that you'll be in most of the time. Just make sure that you always pay attention to the hallway so that you know how much you can safely wind for. Finally, if you can see down the hallway and it's completely empty, you can abuse this to a pretty ridiculous point. You can safely wind for 3/4 in most cases. If you fill up the box after a half wind or less, you can hold the charge and wait an extra second or 2 to drop the monitor to stall for extra time. That's a few more seconds with the music box full, after all. If the music box gets very low, there's another trick you can use that might save you in some cases. Known as puppet stalling, it involves shining the flashlight on cam 11 for a second. This prevents the puppet from leaving the box in some cases. This can be used to gauge how long the music box can stay unwound without the puppet leaving. You might have noticed that sometimes when the box hits red, it takes a while for the puppet to actually escape, and other times it leaves instantly. This is based on how far the puppet is out of the box on cam 11. Shining a flashlight allows you to see its progress, and if it's not too far along, prevent it from leaving. You don't want to spam flash like with Foxy, but instead hold the flashlight for a full second. Sometimes the monitor will be forced down and you'll die to an invisible Golden Freddy. This is why I only recommend doing this when the puppet is just about to escape and only holding it for a second. At this point, you would die to the music box anyway, so it doesn't matter. So, to recap, only flash Foxy a few times before raising the monitor and don't stall for long. Leave the mask on for an extra 0.75 seconds after a blackout unless it took that long for Toy Bonnie to enter the office. Wind depending on where Foxy is in the hall, and don't be afraid to play more loose if the music box is getting low, especially if you just dealt with Toy Bonnie and Foxy isn't in the hall. Always flash Foxy as soon as you take off the mask and right before you raise the monitor. No matter what doubts you have or what other people say, I have confirmed that waiting the extra time to avoid checking the left vent is optimal. This is significantly better than the other strategy and it shows through results. If you're curious about why, leave a comment below and I'll get back to you as soon as possible. These are the fundamentals of how I'm able to succeed at 1020 mode. I understand how likely Foxy is to attack and I'm not afraid of him. I'm able to keep the music box wound up and Foxy satisfied at the same time and still do it very efficiently. If there's one thing I want you to take away from this guide, it's how I handle Foxy and the puppet. Now let's talk about the other biggest run killer, Toy Bonnie.
Right, before we get to that, I am fucking cooked. Holy. Okay, so there's no need to check the left vent unless a blackout doesn't happen, or like one of the withered animatronics doesn't attack, or Toy Freddy. Which then you need to check for Toy Bonnie, before. If he's in the vent, you put on the mask and wait for the blackout. If he's not there, you check the left vent, where you check for. Fuck. Alright, okay, this is cooked. Let's just watch the rest of it.
We've all had this guy sit in the vent for 8 seconds at one point or another, and he is the sole reason why I consider this to be the most RNG mode in the series. Unlike the other vent animatronics, Toy Bonnie is not guaranteed to leave after a certain amount of time. It's very random. However, his timer progresses constantly even when not wearing the mask. For example, if Toy Bonnie has been in the vent for 10 seconds, he is much more likely to leave as soon as you put on the mask compared to if he just got there. He may also allow you to raise the monitor without jump scaring you if he just got there. If the music box is low, you might be able to wind it for a few ticks before dropping the monitor and getting Toy Bonnie to come out immediately. Obviously, I don't recommend relying on this, as Toy Bonnie's timer is random and it's nearly impossible to tell how long he's been in the vent sometimes. If the music box is half wound or more, it's best to simply throw on the mask as soon as you can and eat the animation. However, if you know the music box will run out if you wait for Toy Bonnie to leave, just go for it. You'll die anyway. Remember to puppet stall in these clutch scenarios. Ideally, you'll want Toy Bonnie to show up at the same time as another vent animatronic. This allows you to kill 2 birds with 1 stone and eliminates the risk of a Foxy attack because of the blackout. This will actually happen fairly frequently. Sometimes Toy Bonnie will also leave while you're waiting for an office animatronic to leave, skipping his animation. If you bring the monitor up while Toy Bonnie is in the vent and end up spawning an office animatronic, I recommend waiting an extra 1 to 1.5 seconds instead of 0.75. Toy Bonnie will probably skip his animation and leave. If you see Toy Bonnie in the vent when no office animatronic spawns, throw on the mask immediately instead of checking the left vent first. You can get rid of whatever's in the left vent by using Toy Bonnie's blackout.
Okay.
Whenever you're about to put on the mask for a vent animatronic, always flash Foxy a few times right before doing so.
Okay.
Finally, I'll give you a basic idea of what a run looks like. Wind the music box until you hear Foxy enter the hallway, then drop the monitor and flash 2 to 3 times. Then wind the box for 2 seconds and repeat. Once you hear banging, flash looks like. Wind the music box until you hear Foxy enter the hallway, then drop the monitor and flash 2 to 3 times. Then wind the box for 2 seconds and repeat. Once you hear banging in the vents twice, start checking the left one before raising the monitor. Around 26 seconds on average, an office animatronic will appear. You don't want to flash the hole too much early on, or the animatronic will be delayed and you risk a Foxy death because of a vent animatronic. Wait 0.75 seconds after the blackout, then take off your mask. Check the right vent and wind the box if Toy Bonnie isn't there. Remember to base your winds on Foxy position. The rest of the run is largely unpredictable and won't look the same every time. Sometimes you'll get free winds with no office or vent animatronics and can wind for a bit longer than usual. Other times, the box will be on the edge of running out the whole time. If you lose a run, just shake it off and go again. Remember to analyze your death and determine if it was truly unavoidable RNG or if you made a mistake. If you made a mistake, admit it and correct it next time.
There's going to be a lot of mistakes made.
Whenever you're about to put office animatronic, skip his animation to 1.5 seconds immediately instead of checking the left vent. Whenever you're about to put on the mask for 1 Bonnie, this will actually happen fairly frequently. An office animatronic, I recommend waiting an extra 1 to 1.5 to leave, skipping his animation.
Kenneth says, "Oh God."
If you bring the monitor up while Toy Bonnie is in the vent and end up spawning an office animatronic, I recommend waiting an extra 1 to 1.5 seconds instead of 0.75. Toy Bonnie will probably skip his animation and leave. If you see Toy Bonnie in the vent when no office animatronic spawns, throw on the mask immediately instead of checking the left vent first. You can get rid of whatever's in the left vent by using Toy Bonnie's blackout. Whenever you're about to put on the mask for a vent animatronic, always flash Foxy a few times right before doing so. Finally, I'll give you a basic idea of what a run looks like. Wind the music box until you hear Foxy enter the hallway, then drop the monitor and flash 2 to 3 times.
The
Then wind the
Lansky guy
box for
says
2
not just a long
seconds
stream, it's gonna be multiple streams.
It probably will be more streams, yeah.
and repeat. Then drop the monitor and flash 2 to 3 times. Then wind the box for 2 seconds and repeat. Once you hear banging in the vents twice, start checking the left one before raising the monitor. Around 26 seconds on average, an office animatronic will appear. You don't want to flash the hole too much early on, or the animatronic will be delayed and you risk a Foxy death because of a vent animatronic. Wait 0.75 seconds after the blackout, then take off your mask. Check the right vent and wind the box if Toy Bonnie isn't there. Remember to base your winds on Foxy position. The rest of the run is largely unpredictable and won't look the same every time. Some
We are cooked. We are cooked. Ah, shit. Okay, so I gotta start off by winding until I hear Foxy. I then need to check the left vent for vent animatronics. Don't flash the hall too much. Until... Well, until I get my first thingy, office animatronic. This is gonna take a lot of trial and error. That is what I'm gathering. Yeah.
times you'll get free one.
I'm gonna leave the video up just in case I need it. Well, I will need it again at some point, I'm sure. Alright. Trial and error, baby. Trial and error. Fuck. I've completely forgot about Foxy, by the way. I forgot about Foxy. I just completely forgot about flashing, bro. Oh, man. Okay. Alright. I mean, I messed it up initially anyway. Fuck. Bro, why do I keep forgetting the fucking... Oh my god, the mask. Camera down, mask up. For fuck's sake, man. Camera down, mask up. Come on, man. Let's use our fucking brain. Too late, too late, too late. It might not have been too late, but I think I was fucked anyway. Alright. I just need to get the start down. I think that start was okay. We did okay. Foxy, 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 Foxy. Fuck. Fuck. I'm just trying to remember.
Try flashing before lifting cam.
Yeah, that's what I need to start getting used to. Ah. Yes, you... Yeah. I mean, it is just that. Okay, alright. Come on.
Sorry, says the NAF stream.
Fuck. I didn't do the count for the fucking flash. Alright. Yeah, you know what, fuck this. I'm gonna do this off stream, bro. I can't lie, I'm doing this off stream. Fuck this shit, bro. Yeah.
Kinnes says already gave up.
Yeah, I've already given up, bro. Well, no, I haven't given up. I just prefer to do it off stream, because this isn't good content for you guys, pretty much. It's just bad stream. It's just a bad stream. If I get used to the game and I still haven't beat it, I'll come back on stream and do it on stream, but yeah, nah. I mean, I guess we just go to FNAF 3, honestly. I do not know how to play this game at all. Pretty sure no one attacks this night. Viper, thank you for the
Hey, glad you came back for another night.
bro.
I promise it'll be a lot more interesting this time. We found some great new relics over the weekend, and we're out tracking down a new lead right now. So, let me just update you real quick, then you can get to work. Like, the attraction opens in like a week, so we have to make sure everything works and nothing catches on fire. When the place opens, people will come in at the opposite end of the building and work their way toward you, then past you, and out the exit. Yeah, you've officially become part of the attraction. You'll be starring as the security guard. So not only will you be
Viper
monitoring the
Warren says
people
how
on the
you
camera as they pass
Not
through,
too bad, man.
you know, to make sure no one steals anything or makes
Viper
out in the
Warren says
corner,
open now.
but you'll also be a part of the show. It'll make it feel really
Viper
authentic,
Warren
I
says
think.
I'm good too.
Now let me tell you about what's new. We found another set of drawings, always nice, and a foxy head, which we think could be authentic.
Viper
Then
Warren
again, it
says
might
number
just be
3
another
with
crappy
Jesse.
cosplay. And we found a desk fan, very old school, metal though. Watch the fingers. Right now the place is basically just, you know, flashing lights and spooky props. I honestly thought we'd have more by now.
Viper Warren says
We
is
don't
this
have
FNAF
something
3?
really cool by next week, and we may have to suit you up
I
in a
genuinely
furry
don't know
suit
what the fuck
and make
I'm
you walk
doing.
around saying, boo. But, you know, like I said, we're trying to track down a good lead right now. Some guy who helped design one of the buildings says it was like an extra room that got boarded up, or something like that. So, we're gonna take a peek and see what we can find. For now, just get comfortable with the new setup. You can check the security cameras over to your right with the click of that blue button. You can toggle between the hall cams and the vent cams. Then over to your far left,
Lansky guy
you can
says
flip
no
up
one
your
attacks you this
maintenance
night, so
panel.
just get used
You know,
to the
use this to
Yeah.
reboot any systems that may go offline. In trying to make the place feel vintage, we may have overdone it a bit. Some of this equipment is barely functional. Yeah, I wasn't joking about the fire. That's a real risk. The most important thing you want to watch for is the ventilation. Look, this place will give you the spooks, man. And if you let that ventilation go offline, then you'll start seeing some crazy stuff, man. Keep that air flowing. Okay.
I don't know,
keep an
like,
eye
what
on
sort
things,
of
and we'll try to have something new for you
tactic I
tomorrow
need to
night.
go for, to be honest. William Afton Spring Brownie Spring look. Yes. Yes. That is what this is. Is there like a good tactic or strategy that I could use to just get me through the nights?
Hi.
Viper S1NN says hi.
Yo, Viper.
Viper S1NN says that Sarai can.
A phone guy has said, hello. How am I annoying? Bruh. You just yap too much, bruh. Happy New Year, Orca, bro. Where do I go? I'm gonna go right. No, okay, right is right.
Kinnes says law incoming GG.
This is my job also. Happy New Year. Happy New Year, bro.
found some vintage audio training cassettes. Dude, these are like prehistoric. I think they were like training tapes for like other employees or something like that. So I thought we could like have them playing like over the speakers as people walk through the attraction. Dude, that'd make this feel legit, man. But I have an even better surprise for you. You're not gonna believe this. We found one. A real one.
Kenneth says
I don't really have any
gotta go,
plans,
man.
bro.
Well, look, it's in there somewhere. I'm sure you'll see it. Okay, I'll leave you with some of this great audio that I found. Talk to you later, man. Hello? Welcome to your new career as a performer/entertainer for Freddy Fazbear's Pizza. These tapes will provide you with much-needed information on how to handle/climb into/climb out of mascot costumes. Right now, we have two specially designed
I do not know how to play this game, though.
The Lansky guy says when you see
Please
him on the
pay
camera
close
walking
attention
further away
while
from
learning
the
how to
real
operate these suits,
Okay.
as accidents/injuries/death/irreparable and grotesque maiming can occur. First, we will discuss how to operate the mascots when they are in animatronic form. For ease of operation, the animatronics are set to turn and walk towards sound cues. This is an easy and hands-free approach to making sure the animatronics stay where the children are
Kenneth
for
says I
maximum
still don't
entertainment
understand why
slash
William
crowd
Afton is
pleasing
attracted
value.
to children in
To
FNAF
change
3.
the animatronics to suit mode,
just
wants
to
says
kill
that
the
turn
children.
firmly the hand crank provided by the
Viper S1NN says
manufacturer.
we all used to like
Turning the crank will recoil and compress the animatronic parts around the sides of the suit, providing room to climb inside. Please make
I don't
sure
know
the
if I
spring
wanna do
locks are
this,
fastened
but-
tight to ensure the
Lansky guy says
animatronic
don't know
devices
if he
remain
goes in the
fixed.
vents this night.
We will cover this in more detail in tomorrow's session.
Hello?
Remember to smile. You are the face of Freddy Fazbear's Pizza.
I don't know if he goes in the vents this night. Alright, bro.
Viper S1NN says hello. Walker says TH's FNAF jump scares are so hard.
Yeah, you're not wrong. Don't know why I went on that. Where is this guy? I don't even know where he is. Where's the closest he can be? I mean, except in my office, obviously.
Walker says I beat all game modes of FNAF on VR, shit my pants not once, but I do recommend it. The Lansky guy says closest is Cam 1.
Okay, so he can be in Cam 1.
Viper S1NN says Balloon Boy is just annoying as hell.
Hello. That actually kind of got me, I'm not gonna lie. That kind of got me, bro.
The Lansky guy says talking about Balloon Boy.
Hello?
Yeah. That was
Viper
pretty good
S1NN
timing,
says
wasn't it?
that made me jump slightly kinda.
It did, yeah.
Walker says why did jump saluting face?
Bruh. It was unexpected, bro. I don't know how this game works. Where the fuck even is Springtrap, bro? Guess I wouldn't know.
Walker says WYM mean unexpected you saw him on cams.
Yeah, but I didn't know how he works.
Viper S1NN
I haven't
says,
played this game, bro.
Balloon Boy is annoying, excuse me.
Where the fuck is this guy, bro?
Hi.
The Lansky guy says check 5. Walker says it's only night 2, he gets active on night 3. Kenneth says that is the sound you want to hate BTE. Viper S1NN says hey.
I don't know what you guys are on about, bro. I do not know where the fuck this guy is.
The Lansky guy says that theme plays when H is at Cam 5 I'm pretty sure.
No.
The Lansky guy says it gets louder when H is closer.
Hi.
Walker says sometimes it's hard to see him on cam spec use H is like hidden.
Yeah. I've noticed. Pretty sure I saw him at Cam 9 once and then didn't see him ever again. I know he's there. That fucking hurts my... Well, it doesn't
Walker
hurt my
says we
ears,
need
but...
party at Man Yushi would be bussin' out.
Yeah, but I'm just fat, so my heart rate's about 8 billion already anyway. I can get a heart rate monitor if you guys want.
Viper S1NN says don't look up.
Yeah, I
Walker
won't.
says
I
bro
won't.
just roasting himself.
Nah, I need to get back into...
Hello. For today's lesson, we will be continuing our training on proper seat handling techniques. When using an animatronic as a suit, please ensure that the animatronic
What the
parts are
fuck?
tightly compressed
Yeah, alright,
and
he is
fastened
getting
by the
wrecked.
spring lock
Hi.
located around the inside of the
Lansky
suit.
guy says
It
invent.
may take a few moments to
Nah,
position
he
your
was
head
Cam
towards
5,
the
bro.
moving parts in a manner where you can move and speak. Try not to nudge or press against any of the spring locks inside the suit. Do not touch the spring locks at any time. Do not breathe on the spring locks, as moisture may loosen them and cause them to break loose. In the case that the spring locks come loose while you are wearing a
Viper
suit,
S1NN
please
says
try to
bro
maneuver
Subaru
away
or
from
honestly
populated
don't
areas before bleeding out, as to not ruin the customer experience. As always, if there is ever an emergency, please go to the designated safe room. Every location is built with one extra room that is not included in the digital map layouts programmed in the animatronics or
The
security.
Lansky guy says
This
well it
room
also
is hidden
plays
to
that theme when
customers,
H is invents and H
invisible
is
to
broken
animatronics,
in ATM.
and is always off
Okay.
camera. As always, remember to smile. You are the face of Freddy Fazbear's Pizza.
Walker says okay so 2026 Taz get fit C Walker sometimes helps in life.
Yeah. Well, that's what I'm gonna do anyway. Like, that's my goal. Not just my 2026. That just is my goal, you know?
Viper S1NN says my goal is go out more. Walker says no shut up it's 2026 trust.
Cam 10 vent or Cam 1. There isn't a Cam 10.
Hello.
Kinner says when we supposed to make 2026 like 2016. Viper S1NN says Sticks King with a gap for the Rizzler.
Right.
Walker says Sacred when's your birthday?
May 22nd. I genuinely don't know what the fuck I'm
The
doing.
Lansky guy says it's loud bro you might be done. Walker says oh damn mine's April 26th.
It's spring trap on my ass.
Viper S1NN says may I wish you a Merry Christmas when it's May. Walker says
Yeah,
April.
bro.
The Lansky guy says use audio lure on cam 2.
Cam 2. Oh. Hey.
Viper S1NN says my brain acts like it's high all the time.
See, that time I was expecting it, so it wasn't bad.
The Lansky guy says now just keep
Hello?
using it constantly.
What, on
It
cam
says
2?
use audio lower cam 1 but definitely doesn't lure him mess to you. Viper S1NN says good.
What, on cam 2? Keep doing it on cam 2, you're saying, yeah?
Hi.
Oh. Yo.
The Lansky guy
Hello?
says yes, it's not really easy to lure him out of cam 2.
I don't know how to do Freddy, by the way.
Viper S1NN says I'ma play a bit of buckshot roulette while watching.
How does Phantom Freddy
The
work?
Lansky guy says vents. The
Ah.
Lansky guy says thought I heard vents.
Yeah, that definitely has Phantoms. Yeah. Alright, you know what? Not gonna lie,
Viper S1NN says one day I went to Poland.
this is boring.
I saw my car was stolen. The Lansky
This one's
guy
kinda
says
boring.
then IDK why it didn't play the theme.
This was kind of boring. Yeah, it went silent, bro. Alright, that one's kind of boring. I think I'm gonna do that one off stream because it shouldn't be that that hard.
Viper S1NN says would you try buckshot roulette?
But yeah, I mean, I don't think I'll play buckshot roulette that much. That's the only reason I don't think I'll get it. I don't know what to do, to be honest. Honestly, I know it's a short stream, but I might just end it here. I'm gonna try and get used to 1020. And then at some point, I don't know, I'll try and I don't know. Maybe I'll play it tomorrow. Like just a lot. I'll just play all day tomorrow. I'll be like a sad little fuck. Not that I'm not already, but that's besides the point. I'll play it a shit ton tomorrow, and then if I'm good enough, I might stream Saturday and play 1020 on stream.
Kenneth says is this Fortnite?
Yeah, bro. This is Fortnite.
Viper S1NN says FNF stream or OSU.
I mean, I don't have OSU, so.
Viper S1NN says I didn't think I would, but I installed it LIWR and have 3.5 hours of playtime. Kenneth says OSU please.
Bro, I don't have OSU, bro. I just said that.
Viper S1NN says on buckshot by the way. Kenneth says it's free.
Is it on, Steam? I'm guessing it. Is it called MCOs?
Kenneth says it's on its own website.
It's on its own website, alright. I'm gonna pin that YouTube video because I'm gonna need to watch that a few times. OSU download. Oh yeah. Right.
Kenneth says OSU is a click to beat game and it's got multiplayer.
I know what OSU is, bruh. I just don't play it.
Kenneth says sorry.
Yeah, I can't lie, FNAF 3 was hella boring. shit was ass. Alright, well, we apparently now have Osu. I hope. Osu as
Viper
noob.
S1NN says, what about the Freed Bears game?
Yeah, we're not doing that game, bro. Why is it so loud?
Viper S1NN says, by the way, don't download those two.
Okay, don't download Osu Laser. That is the one I downloaded. So that's great. So which one do I download then? Your RX. Thank you for the rose, bro.
Kinners says this is Laser.
Yeah.
RXCKI says hello.
Okay, I downloaded the wrong one. Alright, bro. Alright, bro. Look. I just clicked download now, bro. I don't understand. I pressed install and it just downloaded the laser version, bro. I don't know what the difference is between the two. Yeah, it just downloaded the laser version. What do you mean, let me see, bro? Fuck off. I can't let you see either because it won't show my browser for some reason.
Kinners says it's called Osu Stable.
Okay, it's stable, okay. Okay. Yeah, I downloaded the other one. I didn't know there was that much of a difference between the two. But alright. Yeah, it's downloading now.
Welcome to us.
S1NN says WSLSACRWD. Kinners says it has an installation app.
Click the
Viper
circles
S1NN says W scared.
to the beat.
Kinners says WDA
Circles.
But I can't hear shit, bro. This is loud.
Click. Circles.
Chill out, bro. Fuck me.
Circle.
Right.
Viper S1NN says I just brutally murdered a mosquito.
I'm guessing we'll just do the fast one. I don't know. I don't know how this game works.
Kinners says this is Mania.
I do not know how this game works, bro.
Kinners says ROM GAMEMODE.
Oh, okay. Alright. Wrong game, right? Alright, there. Is that better? I still don't know how the fuck this game... What? I changed it now. Oh. Oh,
Kinners says
okay.
this is only Mania map.
Alright, so which ones are actually... I'm guessing these are Usu. Yeah, okay. Alright, we'll do this one, I guess.
Kinners says yes.
What? I don't even know how this works. How does this work?
Kinners says press Z and X.
Z and X.
Kinners says cooking.
Yeah, no, we are not cooking.
Busto says what's up, Pole?
Yo, man. Okay, well that was shit, wasn't it? I'm gonna just give up right there. Alright. Z and X didn't do anything unless you... Oh, okay. So you can use it by clicking or... Yeah, I have no idea. I have no idea how that works. What the? How does this work? Did I?
Kinners says also sacred. I recommend switching keybinds and settings to your sire device.
Yeah. Okay. Okay, so there's different. What's the difference between what does left and right do? And left is the normal one. I'm gonna guess.
Kinners says not really. Kinners says there is no real difference.
Okay.
Viper S1NN says just one bug shot again.
We're gonna try an easier one. Alright. Actually, I don't know if this is easier than...
Kinners says spacebar is for skip.
Yeah. haven't got my Sarah in the right place for this. And then you go back. Okay, but you hold all the way through. Okay. This kind of makes sense now. Let me move my Sarah in a better place. Well, I mean, we can do better than this, but...
Viper S1NN says W Sacred 338.
Well, went a bit early on that one.
Kinnis says you can also make an account on the website and gain PP, that stands for performance points.
Alright. Okay, I'm understanding it a bit more now. This makes more sense.
Kinnis says those show your worldwide rank and your country rank.
I mean, I just didn't want to sign in whilst I was in, well, whilst I was streaming.
Viper S1NN says W Matthew Adamczyk.
Alright, bro.
Kinnis says, but overall, do you like the game?
I mean, yeah. Maybe if I got better at it, it would be more interesting. Fuck.
Kinnis says you can also get new maps from the website and you can also make your own maps.
I mean, yeah, I kind of gathered that one. 2 misses. Not the worst. Alright. What the fuck is this? Oh,
Kinnis says pretty good for beginner.
let's see what else they got.
Viper S1NN says, guess how I found out your last name.
From my WhatsApp, I'm gonna guess.
Kinnis says also press F1 and you can get modifiers.
I don't want that one.
Viper S1NN says wait, it's on your WhatsApp.
I mean, yeah.
Viper S1NN
Let's try
says I
this
didn't
one.
get it from there.
No, I don't know. Yeah, let's just skip this shit, bro.
Viper S1NN says Instagram.
Yeah.
Viper S1NN says cheers TikTok for letting me know Sacred's live, really helpful, yeah, cheers, thanks.
Did it the wrong way. Okay, this is a pretty big step up from the last one.
Kenneth says to find you.
Damn it.
Kenneth says if the background video is too distracting, you can turn it off in settings and you can adjust dim.
Nah, it's alright. I don't think we did too bad. 5 misses, yeah. It was, yeah. We fucked up the ending quite a bit, but yeah. Wow, damn. Damn.
Kenneth says big step up.
It is a big step up, yeah. Alright, should we just go for an absolute... like a really hard one? I think I'm just gonna hop off stream after this one. Whoa.
Kenneth says play
Wow.
wizard.
Okay, alright, yeah, let's not do that. Let us not do that. That was instant.
Kenneth says wait.
Fucking hell. We'll try one more time. We'll try one more time. Holy fuck. Okay, you have to be quick. Damn. Yeah, crazy. 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 Play it on auto. Okay, okay. How do you do that?
Kenneth says F1.
Auto. Yeah, damn. I ain't doing that shit. Damn. Yeah, I was never doing this shit. Yeah, damn. I mean, I'm sure I could do it, but I'd have to practice quite a lot. So.
Kenneth says it's more about getting used to the mouse.
Yeah. It's definitely the mouse movements. I'm just wondering if I'd be able to keep up with it. Probably not. Not until I got used to it. I think I'd be able to do it better if there wasn't like holding ones where you had to hold and go along. I could do it if it was just tap, 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 tap like that, but anything else is... no.
Kinners says I've played this from 2019. It's a fun game.
I mean, fair enough. Let me turn off auto as well. Oh, it turns off anyway. Alright. Oh.
See you next time.
Alright, well, I am going to hop off then. Have a great rest of your day or night, and peace. I hope.
Viper S1NN says CYA.
Bye bye.
Kinners says bye.